Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right. Rock your body right.
Yes,
One of these
ma'am.
days, you girls are gonna sing with me.
Well,
Oh, you don't want that.
I can't sing and I like NSYNC, so
You
yeah.
already know I'm married to JC
I
Chazé,
know, I
so
know.
sometimes I do mix it up and sing songs from our rival band.
Um,
Yeah.
let's say that I'm still shocked after all of these years that JC wasn't the one that made it and Justin was, but
It
Because
bothers
he had the
me
voice.
to the end. His voice is the most amazing thing. He's so talented.
Hmm.
And I feel like he kind of gave up a little bit because he only came out with that one album. And I feel like he could have cranked out one more and been a little better. But a girl can dream, a girl can hope.
What is he doing now anyway?
He's
You
a
guys know?
judge on America's Best Dance Crew.
That show is still on TV?
I mean, that's the last I heard of what he was doing.
Who knows?
I try not to stalk him too
I'm
much.
sure that he's living well though.
I know.
oh yes.
He cashed those checks and left. So
Hmm.
hold on a second. So as you can see, we're all very dressed up today because it's the Emmys.
Woohoo.
And we were not invited yet. But we are but we are living our lives as if
For
we are
yourself,
there.
you don't know what I had planned today.
Did I keep you from being at the Emmys? I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, I was like, okay, I'll do this for her.
I'm like, drop everything, guys. Drop the Emmys. I mean, I just flew back from the VMAs myself. So it was weird because they cut off my performance. Like, I did a full live performance of the VMAs. And for some reason, it was like a commercial happened, like right when I was singing, and I was like confused.
Was that before or after Beyonce?
It was like right before, because I was like, let me just warm up the stage for you. That's how
Let me get the crowd going.
exactly. I
Yeah.
was like, Blue, just hold this for a second. Blue was like, I got you, girl.
No.
And I did my thing, and then a commercial break happened. My
Damn it,
whole performance
MTV.
was cut off. So I'll have my agent.
Get in touch with their people.
Exactly. I'm not happy.
Did you guys see that little video of Blue when B is singing Flawless and she's like doing this every time?
I can't deal with it. It's so
Oh,
freaking cute. Like I
adorable.
wanted children right then, and I don't even like want kids like that. But I wanted like my ovaries started moving, and they were like doing the happy dance, and I was just like, this kid is so freaking cute. Oh, and she was on cue too. I couldn't take it.
Hmm.
I couldn't take it. I'm like kind
I
of a
can't
little
wait
bit
to
upset
grow
for her.
up.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
And then how Jason
So
looked at her, it was so cute. I couldn't take it. Sorry. I'm a little obsessed with that whole little. I've watched it
after
like 30 times today.
after going to the Beyonce concert, to the On the Run tour in Philadelphia, like I am not here for any divorce rumors. Like I just
Mm.
refuse to like accept it. I won't. So when I was seeing them smooching, I was like, oh, they're so cute. I love love.
And were you guys bawling your eyes out when they gave her the award and she almost started crying? I was like dying of tears.
I love it. I love it.
And the family, and it was so cute. And
So
yeah, I kind of
cute.
rebuke the divorce rumors as of now. I rebuke it.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We hold on a second. So we are here chatting. We've been kind of watching the Emmys together, and so we're going to go over some of the plus size fashion that was on the red carpet. I know we had talked about talking about like high school stuff and being plus size and like growing up. But tonight's the Emmys, and I feel like we should probably just focus on the Emmys, and then we'll pick back up with our questions, our deep, thought-provoking questions next week. So today we're just gonna have fun. Like I said, we've got sparkles and jewels, and we're dressed for the Emmys. So if I can figure out how to work this right, we can actually probably share some pictures on here, don't you think? I think I can do that. Let's see if I can make it work. Boop, boop, boop.
You can do it.
Okay.
Sí se puede.
Amanda, you're supposed to help me with this. All right.
Girl, I only use Google Hangout to go on air, and that's about it.
I'm trying to be fancy. I want to be fancy. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Not control room.
Let's see. Because we have to show you guys these pictures so that you can see what we see.
Yeah.
I feel. Is it screen share? No. Showcase?
There's a capture button, but I don't know if that means that it'll take a screenshot or what.
Well, let's try this. Hold
Give
on
it a try.
second. Do, do, do. Because there's no way we can describe these dresses and then like people don't see what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's just unacceptable. Because people have been tweeting us red carpet pictures of some plus size celebrities who may or may not have a reputation on the red carpet, for better or worse.
Popped out for a second.
May.
I'm here.
What'd you say?
I said I popped out for a second, but I'm here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We're just getting all set up to talk about our dresses. Do, 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 do. All right, let me try this.
I'm looking on Google to see if.
No worries. I'm going to push
possible.
screen share and see what happens.
Okay.
So if I do screen share, here's one. Can you see that?
Ooh, what did you do? I missed it.
Can you see that?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's Princess
Is
Sugar.
it there?
Sugar Bear.
She's gonna
Hey,
talk about it.
girl.
She's a shady girl.
She's already giving us side eye.
Look, it's already some side eye needed to give. I know. It's Shug.
So when you go,
Sorry, Shug. Hold on. She's so big. Hold on. I'm gonna hold her like a baby for a little while.
all right.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
We're ready.
All right. So I think I've got Dasha Polacco up.
Okay.
She was on the red carpet. Can you see that?
Yes.
She was on the red carpet for the Emmys. Orange is the new black. I think she's fabulous. What do you ladies think of this dress?
I love it. I love the color.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. I can't take it. It's glamorous and just her makeup's pretty. It's thumbs up.
Everything is just so put together. The hair complements the dress, vice versa. And that little sparkle on the waist. I love a good sparkle.
I love it.
Yeah. Pretty.
I feel like hold on.
I don't know if it's the angle of her or the camera, but her boobs are a little bit popping out.
Her what?
Her boobs.
You're right. No, the bust looks a little bit small. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it also might be the angle. I feel like when it comes to a strapless dress, at least for me, I would rather it be too tight than,
Too big.
Can I
or
put
too,
this out there?
you know what I mean?
I think,
Too big.
I'm just going to throw this out here. I have a good feeling that it's probably made by a larger designer, possibly,
Mhm. Mhm.
and that like her shape is kind of like a pear shape, so she may have been able to finagle into one of these designer
Mm.
dresses, maybe, or they may have done a little bit of something for her, but something
Yeah.
tells me that that may have something to do with the bust.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So next one, let me see if I can pull up another dress for us to look at. Hold on. I love that her hair was down. Can I also just say that?
Mhm.
Because I feel like being able to pull off having your hair down in a formal look, it's a specific, it has to be just right, like just soft enough, but still very polished. And I think that she nailed that really well. I thought she did a really good job with that. All right, so our next look that we're going to discuss is Lena. Can you see Lena Dunham?
Unfortunately.
So I'm going to just put that up there for a second, let everyone take it in, kind of see where we are, and then I'm going to take it down, and then we will, hold on.
Let the viewers digest that image.
All right. So, like I said on Twitter, Lena Dunham is like my kooky cousin in the corner. Like, I let her do what she wants. I don't ever expect her to, like, be like, make a big statement other than the fact that she's well aware that all of this means nothing. You know, like
Mhm.
I feel like
Mhm.
she's just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna just like a peacock dipped in bubblegum. And you're welcome. Like that's how I feel like that's how she
Uh-huh.
feels. So I kind of let her kind of go and I'm okay. Even some of the pictures of her on the red carpet, I don't know if you girls noticed, but she was like literally like making that face. And she's been like, and I'm like, you're doing this on purpose. Like, you know, like, you're just kooky. So I just let her do what she wants. What do you girls think?
Chastity.
It's kind of a cluster, um, um, not non curse word, F word, I guess.
Freak.
Uh, but it's like, okay, I kind of see the skirt. I kind of like the skirt, but then it's not fitted
Mm.
well. She's wearing it kind of below her belly button. It's kind of like just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a mess. It's a mess, and when I look at it, it's a mess. But there are good qualities about it. Like, I kind of would wear that skirt, but I definitely wouldn't wear
Mhm.
it like, you know, ugh. Just I'm just like I'm going to pick up pizza from the pizza. I'm going to get delivery or like just like you're not even like with good posture and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that's kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Amanda, what do you think?
I said on Twitter earlier that it reminded me of cotton candy, and I hate cotton candy. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Chastity. I love the dress. I especially love the color. I love anything pink, and I like the gradients of pink that are in the skirt. But overall, I'm just not feeling it. But then again, like you mentioned, Cece, this is what she.
It's her thing, you know? Like it's I don't know. Even the dress being below her belly button, like she's probably like, I'm not gonna pull up my dress. I don't care. Like I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, let's move on to Tool in a
But the,
different
the shirt's
version.
hardly even ironed. Let's talk about it. No, I'm sorry. It's like she just is like, you know what? This looks clean. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna put it with it anyway.
Exactly. It was like forget your steamer, forget your forget anything that you ever like when you're calling the hotel concierge for a steamer, I'm outside having
Being
a
on the red. It
cigarette.
is what
She
it
wore
is.
that shirt yesterday. You can't tell me different. Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Hold on. Can you guys see that?
Mm.
Melissa? Okay, what do you guys think of Melissa. So this is Tool in a different direction. I'm gonna let you girls kind of take a look, and then I'll take it down and we can discuss. But this is Tool just like what Lena had on, but for some reason it feels a little different, and I think that's a good thing. So go ahead, tell me what you think.
Allison, your turn now.
She's speechless.
Okay.
I think she's frozen.
Oh,
Go
she's
ahead,
frozen.
Chas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. It fits well. I mean, it's. I think it's one of her my favorite looks on her. I still don't think she's gotten completely right yet, but I think she's getting closer.
I 100% agree. I feel like Melissa's in that weird, like she's not like elderly per se, but she's not like youthful. And I feel like
Mhm.
she's kind of stuck in between. So I like when she doesn't go for matronly, and I feel like the tool helped her to not look matronly. Like that
Mhm.
was like the fun element that kind of added to that. I would like for her to show her body a little bit more. Like she's has long sleeves and it's down to the ground. Like a little skin would have been nice.
Mhm.
So, there's that. But
Yeah. Like what came to mind was Scarlett O'Hara's funeral dress.
oh, yeah.
But not in a bad way, but that's what came to mind. But like when that's what, I mean, it looks very similar. And so, like, I feel like maybe a different color. I mean, again, the fit is good, so, I mean, I'm sorry. But
Well,
that's what
that's the
came.
thing. I feel like whoever dresses Melissa kind of like keeps her in like the big girl fashion rules. They're like, wear black because it's slimming, cover your body and just show your,
Mm,
cleavage or something like that. Like for us, we're kind of looking for people to break out of that, which is why while Melissa McCarthy plays it safe, I'm never like falling on the ground like, oh my gosh, she slayed. You know what I mean? I'm
mm,
never like that. And that's fine because I'm also not saying that she looks terrible. So
mm-hmm,
it's I feel like you can be edgy and fresh and take chances and still be classic and
mm-hmm,
classy and present yourself age appropriately. I feel like there's edgy for 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. You can be edgy at any age, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But you sometimes just have to take a chance. And I feel like she doesn't really do that ever for me. Even when she's on the magazine covers, they have her in coats. It makes no sense. But that's a whole other story.
I think another thing about her is that I don't really think she really cares about fashion. She deals with it because she has to, because
But
it's a
didn't
part
she
of
say
her
she was gonna
job.
have a fashion line or something crazy? I
Yeah, that she
swore
was
she said,
going to design one or collaborate with
Oh.
someone.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, but she keeps saying I can't find clothes every time I need to wear something. I can't find anything, which
Mhm.
that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm kind of tired of hearing plus size women say that because there are so many designers who are trying to make clothes for us. But she claims that she can never find any clothes, and that so because of that, she's going to make her own line. But I'm like, if it's going to be all long sleeve shirts and coats,
That was shade.
cricket, cricket.
I don't know that I would buy that line, but more power to her. I don't
I
know.
mean,
Maybe
I'm
it's
sure.
just like somebody was like, "Oh, you're popular and you should do a clothing line and make money."
Sure,
How about
sure.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always an option.
All right, I have one more to share. And I was really hoping that it wouldn't come to this during the Emmys, but clearly, oh wait, there's two more to share. Where's my Oh, I can't find the other one. But everybody check out Danielle Brooks, Tasty from Orange is the New Black. She looks great. I don't know where her picture is, but she looks fabulous. So this is something every red carpet that I pray doesn't happen. I really, really can sit up in the middle of the night and say, tomorrow's a red carpet. Lord, please let this girl look put together. But he did not answer my prayers this time around. So we've got this going on. You guys can take a look at this and let me know what your thoughts are on this image here.
Go for it, Allison.
um, I love the color. I think red's a beautiful color on her. So she's got that going on. Um, but I feel like I just don't see any part of her body. All I see is this fabric draped on her sleeves in a really messy fashion, like she's just drowning in it. And I don't understand why they do that. And I would like to know who styled her and why they put her in that. Like, what made them think that that looked really great on her, because I just don't think it looks good at all. So the only point I can give her is that there's nice color, and she's got her décolletage going on, so it opens her face in that manner. But I don't like it, and I'm not bad. I don't feel bad that I don't like it, because she could do a lot better. And like Cece was just mentioning, there's a lot of options out there. You just have to go find them, and they're available. Someone's just not putting her in them.
Chastity, what do you think?
I'm going to agree that the color is nice, but it does blend into the actual red carpet, so that kind of bothers me.
Oh, no.
It does. It does.
That bothered me about Lena's dress too, that the bottom layer was red.
Like
and
in the carpet.
Yeah.
But I guess we can't do anything about that. The neckline, I do like that. I will say that I had to kind of retrain my brain to look at Gabourey Sidibe for what she is, what her body type is, and what she looks like. And so just with that, like, I know people want her to be this hourglass in this particular body type, and that's not what she's going to ever, particularly look like, because that's just not her body. With that being said, I'm going to have to agree with a lot of what, like Allison said. It's a lot of fabric in a lot of different places, and it's like there's no depth. It's no dimension whatsoever. It just is. It's a lot. It's a lot. She's like, I feel bad because it's like I feel like we're always in the same place with her. Like, this is like it just never doesn't do right.
So for me, it's funny. Like, even though I don't think she nailed it, which is what I've been praying for, I think that in regards to her fashion journey that we've been watching, this is the closest she's ever gotten to. And she, to me, has the opposite problem of Melissa McCarthy, which is that she is youthful and vibrant, and her personality is like everything. You know what I mean? If you hear her speak, if you hear her in an interview, it's like you just want to like sit at her feet and just like chat it up, which I love. So since we know that style is a way to reflect your personality, I think that that's the thing that they haven't been able to kind of nail yet, For me, the issue is really just the sleeves. I think that the cut and everything actually looks good. Her bra is showing a little bit on the cleavage side, but that happens to the best of us. Right. But I actually feel like, again, you don't have to cover your arms. Last week, some of the girls were saying, like, all I want to do is, not show my arms, but or I want to be able to show my arms, but I'm so self-conscious. And it's like, how I say, you just have to do it. You just have to walk out the door and do it, and you'll realize that you've wasted many summers covering up something that is gonna covering it up hot and all that sort of thing. So to me, the dress looks good. If I kind of look at the dress and kind of like cut off the sleeves, I actually think if she had worn it without sleeves, I would have been really happy with this look. Really happy with it, because I think the way it hangs, Chastity, you're right, she's never going to be an hourglass, and that's okay. Not all of us are about tiny waists and big hips. Like, that's not for everybody. So if you do carry your weight in your stomach, you don't have to spend your life trying to look like you don't. Like, you don't have to do that. And I feel like even with this dress, even with the dress she has on now, like, she actually probably doesn't even have to wear shapewear under that, and that sounds like a good thing in the middle of California in the summer. So when it comes to the whole body confidence thing, I feel like formal wear is something where each of us kind of, all of a sudden, we're back to where we started. Like, we dress ourselves every day and feel fine, but the minute we have a wedding or a prom or a gala, suddenly it's like, at least for me, I'm back 16 again, trying to find a dress that doesn't look like Mother of the Bride. You know what I mean? Because
Oh,
Yeah.
when I was looking for a prom dress, it was problems. Like I ended up getting
mm,
my prom dresses made just because I'm like, I'm a kid. What am I doing wearing like the, sequin top with the white flowers and then the like chiffon skirt? Y'all know the dress I'm talking about.
I
And that
know
was
the
all
dress.
that was all that was in there. You know what I mean? So I really feel for these ladies when they're on the red carpet trying to find things that reflect their personality. But Gabby's getting closer. I really think that she is.
I can give you that. This is definitely not the worst that we've seen, but it's getting closer. I
It's
think
getting
Melissa's
closer.
getting more closer than she is, but
But Melissa's older, which makes it easier. I think Gabby's youth is what's making
Mm,
this so confusing. Because if
mhm.
Gabby was 50 or 60 years old wearing that dress, we'd be like, oh, she's so pretty. Like, that looks so nice. We wouldn't give it a second thought. But it's her age that, she's more around our age, like that 20s,
mhm.
30s type thing. So she's up there representing us. Like, if we were a celebrity, we would want to look a certain way, or we want to have celebrities like, she nailed it, and I'm gonna get that dress too. You know what I mean? Like, um, so I am rooting for her. I have a YouTube video about me rooting for her. I do want to see her be great. Um, what did you girls have when you guys did the prom dress thing? What was your experience?
Oh boy, David's bridal. David's bridal luckily had something that I really liked. Um, but one time, it was for winter formal actually. I couldn't find a dress at all for the life of me. So I remember going to Lane Bryant and I got a two-piece. It was a set of black pants and like a corset thing.
Uh-huh.
Um, so people were like, "Oh my God, I love that you went so edgy and it's just so cool that you did that." And I'm thinking, yeah, I had no other option but to do something like this, because I wanted to wear the pretty skater sequin, dress. And yeah, I couldn't do that. And I definitely had a lot of dresses made for graduations and especially in junior high. Oh my gosh, that was a struggle finding like a size 16 gown at the age of 13 and 12. So yeah, definitely a lot of trips to a seamstress and a tailor, and I wish I had known about online shopping back then.
I just got a comment in from Dina. Dina said, I heard she's supposed to be doing a fashion line. I wonder what it will be like. I think she's talking about Gabby. Has anybody heard that?
What? No.
That would be really interesting. Huh. We'll have to do some research on
Hmm.
that
I'm gonna
and
be real
see.
tight-lipped on that comment.
We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Lord have mercy. I just feel like it's the youthful thing. I keep getting back to that, but I just feel like being young and plus size is just, it's hard to just find ways to express yourself however you want
Mhm.
to. You know what I
And I
This
mean?
feel like I
for
read that she has issues with her
arms,
arms, that she
front, and
doesn't like for her arms to show.
Really? Is that maybe why
I
she's
feel
in
like I
Emmys?
read that somewhere. Like when I
Okay.
think when she did that one that people are all up in arms with, the designer who was on that plus not the plus the runway show.
Christian
Ri-
Siriano?
Ye- Was it no? It was one of those designers. Was it him that did the dress where he had the original dress and then they showed what she wanted to add to the dress, which was skinny.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I remember that.
Project Runway guy. So I feel like I heard she has an issue with the arms. So
Okay. Okay. All right, Chastity, what was your prom dress? How did your
well,
prom dress situation go?
being as my body type is what it is, I was in high school my upper body was like a 13, 14. So I pretty much got a fit and flare from Dillard's. White dress. I mean, big bow in the back. It was kind of terrible, but I liked it at the time. But I mean, like my body type was sometimes like my own savior because as long as I could get into a fit and flare, life was good for me.
hmm.
And
For
I remember
me,
a 13, 14.
you were 13, 14 on top, and then what was
I
it?
was probably about a good 16, 18 on bottom,
Yeah, yeah, that's
probably
crazy.
18.
16, 18, more on the 18 side. Yeah, for me, like I said, I got my formal dresses I would buy in the store, and I always ended up going to Macy's. And I went to Macy's, and I would kind of find things that they were older, but they were so simple in the cut that it kind of worked out. And then for proms, I would always get it made. And one year, oh my gosh, you girls, I've always been obsessed with like vintage fashion, like 50s, kind of like fit and flare, like you're saying, but super full. And I had asked this lady, to make me like a halter fit and flare dress, and she cut it too short, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I was literally like holding the dress down like this the whole night because I was scared that like my bum was gonna just like be showing. My date thought it was awesome, but I didn't. I was so frustrated. So then the next year I did a floor length gown because I was like, I don't want any problems. I'm not I'm not doing this again. But I think I still have that dress actually. I love that dress. And I did a black dress and I did elbow length pink gloves.
Yeah.
I'm fancy.
I wish that we could have a prom all over again, solely for the fact that the dresses for prom are so much cuter these days than they were back then.
Mm-hmm.
We should just have like a big girl blogger prom.
When we did the plus size prom lookbook, I was like, I would have shut my prom down if I had this stuff back in the day.
I was thinking, well, we actually, we went to the prom. I'm assuming I went in the late 90s. My older sister went to the prom in 88. Like, she has pictures with these puff sleeves. It is so bad. Like the puff sleeves and the big, like, Janet Jackson barrel curled hair.
I love it.
Yeah. I was like, look, thank God we went when we did because it's gotten better. It gets better every decade.
So somebody said, I think Melissa's dress would have looked good on Gabby. Add a little glitz to it and jewels, youth it up, and that would have been cool. I could agree with that.
Do you think it would have been okay with like the black on black as far as the skin color?
I'm about Gabby's complexion, and I definitely like to do all black for more formal events.
Okay. No, you're way lighter than her. Well, because I know, like, I have some friends that say, oh, they won't wear certain colors because it blends in with their skin.
Yeah, I think if it was winter, I would probably say for her, yeah. But maybe in summer, that's not really, like, the best look. Or even if there were, like, colorful accessories or something like that. But yeah, I think it would have been fun to see the tulle or something on Gabby. I would have gone for something like that, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind seeing that dress in another color.
Yeah.
I agree. Even like an emerald green or something.
Oh, like something really jewel toned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually would, in my head, we take those sleeves off, we cut it across, we do like a strapless look, but with like a sheer like overlay on the like connecting from the strapless up around the shoulder.
Yep.
Like to me, in my head, that's what would have been better if it would have been something more like that.
And I think I agree with you because that's the thing for me. Even if you feel like you have to cover your arms, you don't have to have like bat wing, sleeves. You can cover your arms and do something form-fitting that still shows the shape of your body. I think that's what kind of bothers me, that when they cover these ladies' arms, it's either super thick fabric that makes them look very restricted and rigid, or it's layers and layers of flowy fabric coming down, which also hides their body in a weird way. So I feel like there's got to be some sort of balance.
And then for these ladies that don't like their arms, they want to draw the least attention to them as possible, yet having them drown in all this fabric, what is that doing? It's just shining a spotlight on this body part that you don't want anybody to see.
That's why I stopped wearing shrugs. I was like, me putting on a cute you know, beautiful floral strapless dress and then putting a black shrug over is
Mhm.
making me look crazier than
Mhm.
if I just wore the strapless dress and was like jiggling my
Hey.
arms like as
Mhm.
needed. Like nobody ever said to me when I didn't have a shrug, "What's up with your arms?" But when I did have shrugs on, they'd be like, "Aren't you hot? Why are you wearing that?" Like that says something.
Mhm.
It was my insecurities getting in the way, and I literally look crazy.
Mm.
Ay, ay, ay.
Do you guys have any other tips for formal wear? For I know
Don't
it's not.
buy from those random places, like those random stores. Have you ever seen those things on Pinterest where somebody bought this dress from like China and it's supposed to look like an Emmy red carpet dress, and
Oh
then when they get
no.
it, it's a disaster. Like the dress cost them $100. You'll see the website, and they get it like somebody ordered their wedding dress, and that's not funny, but it was really bad. And her dress, I mean, it was so bad. It was like not even constructed correctly. Like it was
Wow.
like it kind of reminded you of Theo on the Huxtables when he wanted that designer shirt and Denise made it for him.
Oh my God.
It was like that bad. It was like she was just like never order your dress from like that kind of site. So I would go with that thought.
That's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
oh my gosh.
Amanda,
And I
do
think
you
I would
have any?
also put some more thought into your accessories where whether you want to go really minimal or maximize your accessories, make sure you pick the right ones because looking at Gabourey's dress, she's got this arm with like three beads on it or something. It makes no sense. I don't get what that accessory was there for. So pick the right shoes. If you have shoes beforehand, take them with you while you're dress shopping so you can make sure everything looks right together. So definitely put some thought into that. Don't make it an afterthought. Make it, you know, just as much of a priority as the dress.
One of the things that I really believe in when it comes to shopping for like more formal wear or something for a special occasion is it's outside of your comfort zone to dress like that anyway. Like people
Mm-hmm.
don't wear, I mean, like I wear a ball gown for breakfast just because I'm fancy, but maybe someone else might not might not do that. I was totally kidding. I do not wear ball gowns to breakfast,
But
but
you
the
would wear
average person
a ball gown like dress,
I might
like a
wear a ball
tutu.
gown to the gym. I might wear a ball gown to the grocery store. Like I'm not sure. Like it's just whatever tickles my fancy. I just do it. But you know, we're not wearing ball gowns but a few times a year if that. So even if you have in your head kind of what looks good on you or whatever, go and try on things that are the complete opposite. Like you're already going to be outside your comfort zone anyway, so don't box yourself in and say
Mm.
like I only look good in A-lines or I only look good in long dresses, I can't show my legs. You might find yourself trying something on that actually, you know, looks good
Mm.
on you in a way that you wouldn't imagine. And because you're kind of doing something that you don't normally do anyway, if it works out, then that makes it even more special, you know, to go
Mm.
out. Um, so that's something that I've kind of experienced. I've done that a couple of times with formal dresses, and I've been really happy with it that I didn't box myself in. I think last week we talked about foundation garments. Don't be afraid of those if needed, and don't be afraid not to wear them if they're not needed.
Yeah, at least one thing you can say, Gabby is free and fancy underneath that dress.
She ain't got no worries.
Yeah, feeling all of the breeze. I am not mad at that either.
She's like, it's hot. I'm in LA. What do you
She's
want from
probably
me?
really comfortable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, anyway, this is our Emmy edition Curvy combo. Next week, we're going to get back to the questions that you girls did ask. But I felt like today should be just light and fun because the Emmys were on, the VMAs were on yesterday. So, it's just been kind of like a fun weekend. But next week, we're going to get back to the questions about being plus size and starting college and socializing and finding friends. Somebody asked me if I dated in high school, which we can get more into that and into my teenage dating life. and we can talk about a few of the other questions that came up in regards to self-esteem in your younger years, including the one that I brought up, which was if you could say something to your younger plus-size self, what would it be? So those are things to think about. Hopefully you'll join us next week, same time, same place for CurvyConvo. Thank you for my guests, Amanda.
Thank you. Always
Thank you.
fun.
And Chastity.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.